Hi everyone, welcome back to Beach Angel Tarot. I am here to do my September Goddess Yemaya Womb of Creation reading. We are going to dive in and see what she has for us for the month of September. We're going to start with a blessing card. What blessing will she be bringing to us in the month of September? We're going to do some opening messages like we always do. I hope all is well with everyone, and we are entering into the fall season in this month of September. So I'm excited to be coming up to the Halloween season. So I'll be soon putting out my witches read, which is a very popular reading that I have in my shop. So you can be watching for that. I'll be posting that probably mid to late September. And keep an eye out for it. I might do it earlier even because a lot of people like that reading, and so it'll give me time to get more of them out to everyone. But anyway, if you're interested in this reading, you can click the link below to be taken to my Etsy shop, and you can follow the other information below if you want to purchase outside of Etsy as well. So that being said, welcome to everyone that is new, and thank you to everyone that is returning and that likes and shares and has subscribed to the channel. So that being said, let's dive in and see what blessing she's sending to us for the month of September. And this will come to us sometime in the month of September, focusing on everyone as a collective law of attraction. What energy is coming? God, any angels, Archangel Michael, what blessing is she bringing to us for our September? Ooh, I like it when it falls. And it is a blessing of forgiveness. I like it. So this can be, someone forgiving you, you forgiving someone else, both together mutually. This could be forgiving yourself, but there is an energy of forgiveness. I don't know why, but let me just look. I know what forgiveness means, but they're telling me to look it up. I don't know why. Sometimes they break it down. I don't really see anything. No, I'm not going to get into that. I don't see anything that popped. I don't know why. I feel like for some reason I want to break the word apart, like for, F-O-R, / give, / ness. I don't know why. It's like it's breaking the word into 3 parts. So the word for it's going towards giving, going towards it. It's the word for is used to indicate the place someone or something is going to or toward. So you're going to, because that's when there's something beyond the word, like the word forgiveness. There's something here beyond. And to me now, when I read this, I knew what the word for was, but I wanted to see how it worded it in the, because this is where I get the weirdness from, the weird message from. Okay, so the weird message here, not weird, but the true message is, it's used to indicate the place someone or something is going to or toward. He just left for the office. We're headed for home. So going towards home, going towards the office. You're going towards giveness. You're going towards giving. You know, so there's something that is moving towards giving. And of course there can be forgiveness, letting something go and that whatnot. But this seems, because they kept separating it in my mind, it was a different meaning. And I just like to go with what I'm getting intuitively, what she's showing me. And that's part of the owl. Like, go with, because I think that's another part of the message. Like, one word, one energy can hold many different meanings, subtleties. You know, you can be in one situation and be holding different energies within that situation and experiencing it differently. So I feel like that's part of the message, and always go with what you're feeling. I felt the word being broken apart, right? Let me see, one more thing, just bear with me. If you don't like this part of the reading, you can fast forward. So going towards the ness means NESS is the suffix of the word, and it's a state, a condition, a quality. So you're going towards giving quality, giving a certain condition. The state is a condition or quality. A giving quality. You're moving towards a giving quality. The energy is moving towards a giving quality. Okay, so, and that is kind of different, right, than forgiveness in its true form of its meaning. That means letting something go or releasing something that, like a wrong, which can be a bit of that too, but, and then in regards to that, moving towards a giving, when you break something down, it has a totally different or subtle more meaning. And so there's something about that. And give is to finally agree to what someone wants after refusing for a period of time. So moving towards agreement, moving towards giving, right? Could be, you know, releasing in a way that you let something happen, right? As well. I know these are subtle energies. So, but anyway, there's another meaning too, that you need to kind of follow your intuition. If you feel like something has two meanings, or you're looking at a situation or something, even reading something, and you all of a sudden think, wow, there's a definite deeper message here. And so the deeper message was them splitting that up. And so you're moving towards giving, a giving quality, right? A giving condition. So let's see what we're going to use. The Charmed Oracle. Let's pull a few oracles here. These two wanted to come out. And we have Watermelon Refresh, which she loves watermelon, so I like seeing that. And we have Lipstick Evidence. So evidence of refreshing energy, refreshing, evidence is seeing something, proof of something being replenished, refreshed. It's even giving me like, you might actually literally get a lipstick with a watermelon shade. That's kind of funny coming up there. Let's see what, I'm not getting a deeper message there. That you're going to get evidence of something being replenished. And we have faith. Just got to have faith. That song always comes in my head when I see this card. But, you know, faith restored. There could be a restoration of faith, replenishment of faith. So when I get the evidence part of the faith, evidence-based, it kind of reminds me of like if you're doing mediumship reading and you know, you're doing your reading, you want to get evidence that you're connected to the right person. So you give the sitter that proof. It's like a proof of something too. It's taking me into that fact-based evidence kind of feeling. Faith-based evidence. So faith is going by, you know, faith has to do with believing in the unseen. You know, you're going by faith, not by sight, right? You're going with an inner sight. And because of the evidence sticking out here or coming out here, there's going to be evidence given to you of that faith, which means something's going to be shown, something's going to present itself in the 3D that you were only holding in your mind as a belief. Okay, so it's going to be presented kind of like as a fact now, right? A reality. Really breaking down the energy here. Okay, so let me move on into the reading. There's like an assurance type of feeling here too, like to assure, to there's a word. There's a feeling that's coming. There's a word that wants to come. Relief. It's going to bring relief. It's like a relief because now there's proof. There's a proofing. There's an energy of proof here. And that proof brings relief. So there's something with that too. So there's going to be proof provided to you that brings you relief. Okay. Spirit is going to provide evidential proof, they're saying, that brings relief. I was trying to get, like, all that was coming to me in an energy that I was trying to form words around to explain it. So that was the message. Spirit's going to bring evidential, they're saying, proof. And I feel like the proof is connected to this replenish that brings relief. Because as you're sitting in faith, you have nothing to go by in the 3D. You're just relying on that inner knowing and that inner belief. You have faith. That's the sight unseen, right? But now there's evidential proof, which means it comes out in the 3D that brings relief. Now, what that'll be, I have no idea. But Spirit's going to send a sign of evidential proof that brings relief, which releases doubt, they're saying. This releases doubt. So Spirit is moving to they're moving to giving you a condition of evidential proof of what you've held in faith that brings you relief. Wow, that took me a little bit there, 13 minutes to decipher what that, you know, I get a block of energy from the cards and I try to, like, I have the feeling inside, but what is it, like, I'm trying to, like, articulate it. So that was the message. If you didn't get it, rewind it, because I don't exactly know exactly what I said there, but that was the message. The message was like at 10, some 13:10 on the. So that's what's going to happen. Now what that proof is, right now I don't know. Maybe something really big. It may be some sort of sign, but to you, it could be birds before land, as they say, but then there's people that argue birds before land. It says birds proceed, they don't follow 3D. I don't know, but, take it as you will. Everybody has their beliefs, and we create our own reality, so however it is. But there is some sort of message that comes as that proof that brings relief. Wowee. And it also stores up and brings relief, but it also replenishes your faith, too. So, energies surrounding your month. Whoa. That one went flying and it hit the floor. And since it went flying and hit the floor, I'm going to take it because it's a wave of power. A surge of power and upswing in energy, accelerating movement. So again, and that was kind of the feeling, like things are moving, the forgiveness, moving towards giving, and so the energy moves again, right? So if it's spirit bringing something, they're moving the energy, and it's like they're saying, wow, this card is like popping. It's a popping. There's like, maybe brace yourself even, because it could be like, since, and you know what, now that I think about it, if you watch my daily vibe on Facebook, I've been getting that feeling that something's coming. And it was in September, because it came up as a, it was coming a little bit off and on in the messages, and then the other day it came as it was coming right at the fall equinox time. So right when we turn from summer to fall, like the September 21 time frame. Now give it 3 days before or after or so, just like the moon, I would say, but right around that timeline of the change of the season, the energy accelerated in those messages that I keep getting on Facebook. In the mornings I do a daily vibe, and so it really just narrowed it down into a timeline as well. So it's coming up here, things are popping, there's a wave of power that's coming, things are moving to more evidence-based proof in the 3D, which brings you release. But energy is moving, and it can just be the fact that things move again, or something shifts in your life and energy is moving, is that proof, right? So yeah, and let me see. Surge of power, upswing in energy, accelerations. So accelerating movement. And it came, like on the Facebook one, it came with lightning and like horsepower. So it was a sudden too, and it says a surge of power, upswing in energy. So this could be sudden, but I do feel like it was around that time frame. So it may be later in September that this happens, but you may start to feel the movement coming before that. Something she would like to see you create more of or spend more energy on in the month of September. The energy's jittery. The cards are jittery. I about dropped my phone. I feel jittery. I don't know what it is. Something she'd like to see you create more of or spend more energy on in the month of September. Water flight. Heaviness lifts, burdens are cast away, weightlessness. Oh, I got an itchy back. Okay, so what? Something she wants to see you create more heaviness lifts, burdens are cast away. Releasing yourself from heavier, denser energies, letting go of blocks, energetically, I feel is coming up here. Weightlessness. Oh, I get it. Like, I'm a little slow. I think that's part of this for me. I think my, the way I'm getting messages is different. I get like a download of a block of energy that I internally know, but I can't put words to it yet. You know what I mean? It's like a knowing that I got to sift through. Anyway, weightlessness. They kind of split that up, and I saw it as weight, W-A-I-T. Lessness. Weight less, and it says ness, but and ness meant condition, right? Because we just already broke that down, a state of, a state or a condition. So weight less. Don't wait. There's like the feeling of waiting. Being in that feeling of waiting just gets you more waiting. It weighs you down. It keeps you stuck, right? Everything's truly happening in the now. So what are you waiting for? Allow yourself to have whatever energy you want in your life, whatever you're trying to manifest. Allow yourself to have it internally. Give it to yourself first. Don't wait on it to be shown to you. And I mean, even though I feel like this is moving us towards some sort of 3D fact-based evidence being shown to you, I think it's proved to you, or there's been some work on not waiting, right? Just moving along and knowing you can have that sense of whatever it is you want to see happen out here. You can give it to yourself internally. You can feel it internally. Because everything's not coming to you from the 3D, and you experiencing everything out here has already come from within you. So there's like this realization in that, but that means, what are you waiting for? It already came out. It's already coming from you. So what are you waiting out there for, right? So it's, this last word is wait in the aspect of W-A-I-T. Wait less. So what she wants you to create more of is waiting less. A condition of waiting less. So be in a condition or state of waiting less is what she wants you to create more of. So no grass growing under your feet, energetically waiting less for anything to happen or for anything to make you happy or to allow you to have that feeling internally, right? Nothing can be given to you. You are already all things. So waiting on what? What are you waiting on? It's already you. So it's something you have to resonate in and awaken to that fact. So for some of you, you may not actually be grasping what I'm saying, but I feel a lot of you that are here are grasping it. But the more you get into a condition or state of waiting less, the more the energy is going to move. Kind of a paradox, oxymoron kind of energy. Energy surrounding love life for the month of September. Divination, prophecy, fate, destiny, future, fortune. So it could be something that you, like, this is divination. This talks about, prophecy, fate, maybe something you already know, something you already intuit, something that's already been prophesized. You're gonna, that could be part of what's being presented here, but this could be a whole other area of your life. Doesn't necessarily mean that. And I feel like for some too, like oftentimes this will be not just romantic love, but love of life. You may get more involved and more deeply in love with the art of divination, in general. So maybe you become more connected to something you do through divination or through the psychic arts in some way, shape, or form as a healer, or maybe mediumship, or tarot, or whatever. There's something I feel like you connect more to heart-based and in a more heart-based way, and fall more in love with that divination technique. But okay, they're saying twofold. The more you do that, oddly enough, the more your love life, in the romance energy with partner, will improve or present itself. Like, say you're single and you're looking for a partner. Ironically, the more you tune into a heart-based divination energy or art form, and the more you get involved in that, the more that energy will unfold or transpire or accelerate, if you will, too. So there's a twofold message there for some. I'm going to pull one from this. I love this Cherry Enchantress deck for those that have not seen this. I love this little deck. So I'm going to pull one from here too. But there is that energy then, and I feel like they're somehow connected. That your connection to divination is also connected to your partnership romantically somehow, or your love life. The romantical aspect of your love life. They're interconnected. Prophecy, fate, destiny, future, fortune. Love life for September, Yemaya. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Love language, physical touch. Tender touch means so much. So love language is coming up too. Maybe learning about your partner's love language is important, or will be transpiring. Under the current, there was holiday. We are having a holiday in September, I think. Or no, I think it's Labor Day. Or no, we are in Labor Day. It could be that timeline change. It could be nothing really. Because I was really just going to be pulling one. Holiday says enjoy your change of scenery to spice up your love life. But that is another message that's learning about love language. So the next one is Energy surrounding finances for the month. Freedom, independence, self-determination. So I like this for finances because it can indicate you're freed up from, with the skull and the crossbones, any fears, any more toxic, negative energies surrounding finances. This could be releasing yourself from debt, paying off loans, that kind of thing. This can be financial independence, financial freedom coming up. So being financially free, this is a wish that she holds for all those that she connects with, is that financial freedom, that independence, that entrepreneur kind of energy. She loves that. So definitely helping you with that. So if you're starting a new business or side business, definitely going to have a lot of progress and see things in the way of release and freedom around finances or financial issues. Something she wants to help you cleanse in September. Soul Cage, rescue, escape from captivity and restriction. So she wants to help you cleanse any type of restriction. And that goes back with what she wants you to create more of, is waiting less. Like if you're caught in time, or you're, waiting is implying that you're in a stuck energy, right? So she wants to release and cleanse any restriction energy, any restriction that you've placed on your soul's growth. And that can be like, focusing on things that are negative, focusing on problems, trying to figure things out. That's what our ego likes to do. It likes to problem solve. And I swear it can create problems just to try to fix them or drive us nuts over them. So it's kind of releasing from that egoic aspect of what the ego can do to us in that way. But it's to cleanse any type of restrictive energies in any form. Seed of new energy planted at the new moon. And once again, I didn't look what the date was. If somebody wants to put it in the comments, they can, or I will try to do that later. Seed of energy planted at the new moon in September. And it's a guide, mentor, a trustworthy ally. So a seed of new energy. This could be someone new that's in your life that you share things with. You can see them talking to each other. This can also be, a spiritual guide. And this can also be guidance, trustworthy. It says ally, but this can just be trustworthy guidance. A seed planted is that you're going to be receiving trustworthy guidance. And again, this can come in many forms. This could come from song lyrics, a new person entering your life, your own internal intuition, any of these things, but it's a seed for that trusted guidance. It says ally, but I'm going to say trusted guidance. Almost feels tied to this opening energy where there's a renewal, replenishment of faith restored kind of energy. So it can just be trusting more in your own intuition and your own knowing too. Full moon message, something that will come in to be revealed by the next full moon. I always like to say for the better, but something that will be revealed by the next full moon, which could be the September or October. You can place either one. Everybody has a different preference with that. But by the next full moon, what will be revealed? Coral's wisdom, colony, delicacy, fragility, works that are created over great periods of time. Something that's going to be revealed is slow wisdom, delicacy. Something that's been created Let's see, I'm getting a weird feeling from this too. I get a maturation. I'm really guided into like the lines on her face and the gray in her hair. Something, growth over time. Wisdom over time is maturity, maturation. So something that's going to be revealed is, we always look at aging as a negative, but in some aspects, it's a positive. It helps people grow up. It helps you get a new perspective on a situation. It can help you take things not as personally. You're not hurt or as wounded as you may have been. Like when you're younger, little children, they don't understand situations and they can get their feelings hurt really quickly. It's giving me a sense of emotional sensitivity in a way that maybe wasn't healthy. It was in a more immature form. And there is a sense here, whether it's kind of giving me the Page of Cups turning into like King of Cups kind of energy. But, that's just